all of that, I had to respond to Reggie Wright Jr. because I guess he tapped in with Streets and Scholars last episode. That would have been, let's see, that would have been
What was that,
episode
59?
59. I believe that was episode 59, where I just basically talked about being responsible on this internet, speaking responsible on this social media, especially from the streets perspective, because they get to over there. They get to talking about murders. They get to finger pointing who did what, and I noticed that he kind of slowed up a little bit on it because I guess he had no idea. Never, no one thought that certain people were going to come home. But that's all I was trying to do was just say we need to speak more responsible about the way about the topics that we talk about. And let me just show you what I'm not going to play the video, but I do want to show you the title that Reggie Wright put on this video. Let's see here. He actually has a video where he titled it "Why Street TV and Other YouTubers Use Reggie Wright's name for views." And in that episode that we did last week, I never mentioned his name at all. I never even said Reggie Wright. I never said Bomb First. I just said, hey, we got to be more responsible about talking about these things. Because, he went on Vlad TV and said people was responsible for killing people. And his boy Mob James went on Vlad TV talking about people was responsible for killing people. And I think they're getting so comfortable over there talking about things like that because we've all spoke about the Tupac situation. We've all spoke about the Biggie situation because the alleged shooters in those cases are deceased. But people aren't the alleged shooters in other cases aren't deceased, and I think we should just cease from talking about things like that so publicly, man. That's all I was trying to say, and then Reggie had to clap back talking about we talking about him for views, and I never even mentioned bro's name.
Yeah, but you got to look at it in two ways, though, Alex. You know what I mean? If I wasn't, say, if I was just a listener, you know what I mean? I would have figured you was talking about it, just based on if I watch both of y'all channels or I'm subscribed to both of y'all channels, I would have figured the same thing, just to be honest with you. So but you didn't say his name, but he did have a point, but I do want to point out as far as, you or me or anybody else, like you say, we talk our shit and we say what we would like to happen on, say, these social media platforms and things of this nature. But you really got to respect that the next man channel is the next man channel, man, and what they say on their channel, what they do on their channel, at the end of the day, we shouldn't even care or we shouldn't even give a fuck, even if it bothered you, me, or anybody else in some kind of way. It's their channel, bro, and they gonna talk their shit on their channel just like we talk our shit on ours, so but in all honesty, I would have thought you was, but I know y'all partners though, so I didn't take it as, disrespect. I mean, I didn't take it like, you know what I mean, I know y'all partners, so I looked at it like a friendly, camaraderie and shit. We gonna talk our shit, and move on, but you know how this YouTube shit go, man.
Yeah, but I don't think I talk a whole lot of shit when I'm on here. I'm just here to discuss a couple of topics.
Oh, you talk some shit, bro. You do it, you do it smooth and shit, but you slide that shit up in there, man, and we catch it. You know what I mean? You subtle with it, but like I say, it's all fun and games long as we doing what we supposed to be doing here on Streets and Scholars. What you go on Street TV, I'm never gonna call you and say, Alex, why you say that on Street TV, man? Why I'm not gonna do that, bro, because that's your channel. You know what I mean? And that's just how the real is, bro. But I think he did hit you, say you use his name for views, and then guess what? He just used his name. So you know what I mean? You might clap back again if that fell fall. That's
It's all good. It's all
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
But I did hear him say that the reason why he ain't speaking on certain people is because they reached out and basically just asked him, "Hey, can you stop talking about it?" And he's respecting that. But I think at the same time, BJ from Bounty Hunter, Harry O, and Boskoe from Queen Street, which he alleges that they're all snitches. I'm sure they don't want him talking about him. So we'll see. But I can tell you right now, BJ from Bounty Hunter, I have no information that he ever took the stand in that Hawkins case of 1984, as Reggie Wright stated in this video. We got the picture of the video up for those that are just listening to us on the podcast platforms, with the title "Why Street TV." Uh, mentions Reggie Wright. So we have an image of that up, but um, BJ, I have no information that BJ ever took the stand, and I think Reggie Wright is completely inaccurate in that he didn't produce any paperwork or any proof or any receipts that BJ did do that. So as far as I'm concerned, BJ never told on that case, and we talked about Boskoe in a previous episode of Streets and Scholars, and I think we gave him a pass because bro was like 10, 11, or 12 years old when his mother took him down there to say what he had saw when regarding a shooting. So I don't know why he's calling Boskoe a snitch when bro was like a kid when that happened. And regarding Harry O, he's the only one on the internet calling Harry O a snitch, and he has never produced any paperwork, any documents that support that. So again, Reggie, hey, when we spoke about Mob James, man, we have voluminous information that includes all kind of different formats, from paper to photos. So I think that Reggie Wright got to do his homework if he's going to make these allegations, man. Do you remember when we spoke about Boskoe in one of our previous episodes?
No, no doubt. But you really got to understand, Alex, and take into consideration, there was a lot of people that felt Bosco was wrong in that situation. You know, me, I blamed his mom. You know what I mean? That's the route I took. I blamed his mom because my mom would have never let me go down there and talk to the police at all. Um, so, you know, you did have mixed views on that. You did have people to say, you know, if that's how they felt he told, you know, they can say that. You know, I took into the accountability of how young he was and his mom, you know, pressed him to do it. You know, that's why pretty much I, gave him a pass on that one. You know, he was a young kid. As far as the other names that you name, and I don't know anything personally about, you know, either one of the guys. So, but don't forget, man, Reggie be knowing a lot of shit, Alex. You know what I mean? So for him to say the things that he say, I believe that in maybe he have something or maybe he knows something. I can't say what he know or don't know. You know, it did make my ears prick up when I heard him say that. But at the same time, we can't say what the next man know, um, because shit, we know some shit. You know, we know some motherfuckers that's a suspect. You know, and we could talk about them. You know, we sit here all the time and insinuate the dude might have snitched, what might have told. You know, Reggie may feel the same way when it comes to these other dudes, and I just can't knock him on that one if he knows something that we don't. I don't know nothing about those dudes' cases or nothing like that, but at the same time, he spoke that shit publicly. He didn't hide. He didn't whisper it to somebody to run and go tell him. He said that shit publicly. So, you know, like I say, he stood on that. Maybe he knows something we don't know, Alex.
Well, if he knows something we don't know, he would have rushed to show it, because I remember when we were doing the Gangster Chronicles, he wanted to call Snoop Dogg a snitch for telling about something that happened when he was with Daz Dillinger. So he brought the police report, regarding some when he got arrested for being in possession of weed. At the same time, he was trying to tell about something. So usually Reggie Wright is good at bringing receipts. I remember when he was talking about the fake dude from Rolling 60s that had a YouTube channel. I forgot his name,
Mm-hmm.
but Reggie got in touch with the dude's brother. The brother came and said, yeah, the dude is fake. But
Yeah,
I
yeah.
could tell you this: Reggie doesn't believe that BJ was at the bathroom during the Suge Knight incident when they were filming the video "Cracking" for OFTB. And I know for a fact BJ was there. I know that
Mm-hmm.
for a fact BJ was there. So why Reggie would say BJ wasn't there, I don't know. And why Reggie would say BJ actually took the stand when he didn't, I don't know. But that's a couple of things that I think he's mistaken on. And what we can move